Okay, folks, here we are. We are going to Wilmington, North Carolina in a U-Haul, moving Mrs. Drew. It's kind of a cool story. Anyway, here we are. We are going to Wilmington. First night we're going to be in Jackson, Mississippi, and it's going to be an adventure, folks. I have never driven a U-Haul across country, and on top of that, the first day I'm going to be pretty well by myself. I'm meeting up with Mrs. Drew and Allison tonight in Jackson, and yeah, this will be an adventure. So glad to have you guys along on the ride. Oh, the other thing I was going to tell you guys is there is no cruise control in a U-Haul. So here we go. In case you guys didn't think we could go on a road trip on a vlog without going to Texas. Okay guys, so I am, well, it's a kind of a cool shot. I just had lunch at Subway. I'm in Gilmer, Texas at the moment, and my gosh, I don't know if I'm halfway through this journey or not, but I'm kind of already road weary a little bit. So yeah, this is a journey, but I signed on for this because I thought it was going to be an amazing adventure. Okay, folks, it's reminiscing my trip to Maine back in 2014. My friend Amber asked me to go to Maine with her to move her cousin Ashley down to Denison, Texas. So it was to Maine and back in 5 days because she was in an expedited paramedics program, Amber was, and she was only off every 3 days or she had class every 3 days, unless that third day was on a Sunday. Then she had 5 days. So we left immediately after her one class and drove ourselves up to Maine, got Ashley. We were in Maine for about 24 hours and we took back around and headed back home. It was a crazy journey, but it was the most incredible trip of my life, and so that's kind of what I'm reminiscing about this, although we're not turning around and driving back. I'm flying back and I'm taking time in Charleston. So anyway, guys, I'm exhausted. As you saw from the footage, It rained all the way, pretty exclusively all the way through Louisiana and for all of Mississippi. I mean, I'm currently at a hotel in Pearl, Mississippi, which is just east of Jackson, the capital of Mississippi. So I'm exhausted. I just took a shower. I went to McAllister's Deli and got myself dinner, and I'm getting ready to just collapse right. They do not have a hot tub. So if you look outside the window at this moment, you can see where I hope you can see all of what's happening. Oh my gosh. It's exhausting. And I am about to get into this huge and wonderful bed. And I am about to go to sleep. So tomorrow we have 10 hours, a 10-hour drive according to Apple Maps, from here to Wilmington. Wilmington's on the coast of North Carolina. 10 hours in a regular car. I'm in a U-Haul that again does not have cruise control. And I know the old people are probably thinking, so what, we didn't have it for years, but I am a millennial. I've always had cruise control. It's awesome. We love it. But yeah, so 10 hours tomorrow. We're going to be going through, if I get the name right, I believe it's Birmingham, Alabama, and then we're going through Atlanta, up and through South Carolina and into North Carolina, and then over to Wilmington. So should be an adventure tomorrow. Until then, sweet dreams. What's up, guys? It's 10 o'clock in Pearl, Mississippi, and I am getting ready to go downstairs. We already had breakfast. I'm ready for the day, except, you know, I get a little bit of anxiety every trip I take because of forgetting something at home. Fortunately, this time the only thing I forgot was my hair gel, so I've kind of combed it over for the moment. Whenever I get to Wilmington, I will have to make a trip to Walmart or somewhere and get some hair gel so I can, you know, look not like a mess the entire trip. So anyway, it is a nice, bright, sunny day today. It is not raining, and we are getting ready to take off on this grand adventure for the day. So we will see you there.
Say you saw this, and it closes at 5:30, and that was why we had to rush. Can we take photographs?
Yeah.
Okay. Since he doesn't have time to write that, I wanted to make sure.
That's her desk and typewriter.
Oh my gosh.
And they said when she was writing it, she just had papers all over the room. Stacks and stacks of them. There's a dark-wood table. I'm going upstairs. I'm going upstairs.
This is so awesome.
Haven't been. Oh, here's another one.
Oh guys, today has been a day. Started out this morning Central Standard Time, got out of bed late, actually woke up at 7, got out of bed at 8 Central Time, went and had breakfast. Have since been through, I don't even know the mileage, to be quite honest. Praise Jesus, we're finally here. Let's see, started out in Pearl, Mississippi, went through Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina. I am currently in North Carolina at Wilmington, and it has been a day. But anyway, that it is currently 3:30 a.m. So it's been about 18 hours since I've last laid in a bed, and I was driving that truck. Gosh, it's just been exhausting. So anyway, I'm going to bed. I'm not sure what time I'm going to rouse in the morning, but I did not get the North Carolina welcome sign. I was kind of preoccupied with something else, and in general, by that point, I was really beginning to fade, but God gave me the grace and the strength to push through, and I am here, and I mean that because I had had the up to my limit in caffeine. My body was not going to take any more, so it definitely had to be God to carry me through, and He certainly was. It was good to deliver on that and to fulfill that, and I'm thankful for it. Yeah, so it's here we are. We will see you guys in the morning. Bye.